like 100 billion snakes, and
Ew.
you're hopping. You're literally like, how when in dreams you can jump really far, or like hop really
Yeah.
long. I'm like just like skipping across this field full of these big snakes, all different colors, trying to get
I
back
hate
to a
that.
house. Yeah, it's not good. What about you, Jacob? What were you scared of as a kid?
I'm trying to think of what the biggest thing was. Hmm. Brandon, can you go to bed?
Yeah. 1 second, I'm trapped in a tree.
Uh, really sure what my biggest like fear would have been.
Did you have any reoccurring dreams or
Yes.
nightmares when you were a kid?
Yeah,
Yes,
and
he did.
I've struggled to describe this to people forever. Um, and I saw this video
I saw it too.
on
I should have
Instagram,
saved
which
it.
was so weird because I'll describe it to you, and you tell me if you think it's weird. But from what I've observed, it's like it's so hard to describe. I'm like, there's no way other people would like understand what I'm trying to say, and apparently other people have a very similar dream,
Hmm.
which is very strange to me. But essentially, like that episode of SpongeBob. That's okay. Let me finish before we start thinking, geez. Um, where Squidward's in that like it's just white everywhere. Like there's no clear floor, wall,
Alone,
ceiling, or anything.
alone, alone.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he's just in that space. So like it's in first person. So like I'm just looking, and that's all I see. There's nothing there. It's just silent, like dead silent. No white noise or nothing. And then there is this big, indescribably massive, just like super dark ball that is so big it feels like it is all around me. Like it's in front of me, I can see it, but it feels like it is literally all around me. Even though I know it's a ball and it's in front of me. It's so big it feels like it's all the way around me.
Uh,
And all it does is it just like gently bounces on the floor in front of me. Um, and then I don't know why it starts doing this, but it'll just start bouncing like harder and harder and hitting the ground harder and harder and harder and like it it just keeps hitting the ground harder and harder and harder, and then kind of when it just like when I start feeling like it's too much, like I want it to stop so bad, it just immediately goes back to bouncing softly again. And it just kind of flips between those two states of either bouncing softly or bouncing so violently that I, it just
It's
stresses
disturbing.
me out to no end. And every time I haven't had that dream in a long time, but almost every time I remember having it, I woke up sweating. So that's my recurring dream.
that's bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty bad. That's the closest I'm able to get to describing it. Like the feeling of it being all around me and still in front of me both at the same time is
That's scary.
like I don't even know how to comprehend it, but that's what it was. Anyway, there you go. I think my biggest fear was probably like clowns or something. I
That is like some
don't
existential
know.
shit.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
That he told me that like for the first time like not long ago. I was like, oh my god, I kind of hate that.
Yeah, and I told her that I had seen some video about it, and that was the first time I'd ever seen anyone
Hmm.
even try to describe that same dream. And then moments later, she found the same video on TikTok, and the only difference was the ball wasn't bouncing,
Yeah.
and I think they only did it so that they could like show it in a form of a video, but on top of the white space was like a grid, and as it
Hmm.
zoomed in on the
Oh
ball, the
yeah,
grid
yeah,
got
yeah.
bigger. And I think the only reason the grid was there was to like make it clear that hey,
For
the ball
visual.
is just huge.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's my recurring dream. I try not to think about
I'm
it.
sorry I brought it up.
Understandably
Damn.
so.
No, it's fine. I seriously, it's been like years since I've had that dream, but I remember as a kid I would have it and it actually like it stressed me the fuck out, dude.
You getting a snack?
I am getting water. I'm getting really warm in here. What is the
Oh,
temperature? I might
you can turn
crank
it
it down
down.
a degree. It says it's 68, but I just yeah.
Mm.
Did you ever have a recurring dream, Caleb?
Yeah, I'd have this dream once a year ish.
The air.
This is before I was in elementary school, so I was super young. But basically, what would happen was first this vehicle that was not as tall, about as tall as like like a normal fence, like a little wooden fence for like a
Mhm.
house would go by, and it looked. This is before I ever watched Star Wars or knew anything about Star Wars, but it looked kind of like the wheeled tanks that they're in Episode 3 on Kashyyyk that like come
Mm-hmm.
out of the tree or whatever. It was super loud, and it felt like very heavy when it went by. And this is when I lived in like a little suburban thing, so I was like house to house right next to each other. Uh, this thing would go by, and I'd be playing in my backyard, and then a little while later, a man dressed like a thief in a cartoon from like the 30s, like the striped
Ooh.
shirt with the mask
Yeah.
he would try to crawl over the fence while I was in there,
Ooh.
and I
I
would
like
Okay.
that.
freak out.
Pretty bad.
Hmm.
I like that.
And depending on how old I was or what was going on, he would get into the fence, and
Ooh.
I would have to run into the house and then hide, and he would try to get you, and I would wake up
God.
before he ever got me.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm not laughing because
No, yeah, no.
but I mean,
It's just like an
Jesus.
uncomfortable laugh, like ooh.
Yeah. So I would start like as a kid, you have a lot of dreams like around your house or in the house.
Yeah.
But every time this vehicle would go by, I would start freaking out because I knew that this man was coming to try to get into my house or
Oh
try to get me.
gosh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So I associated this like yeah, 16 wheeled vehicle coming by with this man every single time, and
Ooh.
without fail every single time. Wow, I can't believe you're alive.
Yeah,
Every
you see
single
that shit?
yeah, every single time.
Oh, jeez.
God damn. We're good, guys. We're good. Thought for sure that was the end.
I had a lot of dreams that were associated with like fear and hiding and helplessness and
Oh.
trying to you know get away, and there's like no hope or whatever. But I would always wake up. Most of the time I'd wake up before anything bad happened. It's just very
Mm.
stressful.
Interesting manifestation.
Mm.
I think that's something I can kind of relate to with the orb because
Hashtag.
um Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
You
Because
know,
one of the
Careful.
so I get this feeling actually when we play Phasmophobia sometimes, like that feeling of just like you are being chased and there's nothing you can do.
Oh, I hate
There's
that
you
feeling.
either hide or die, and that's how my dreams were as a child.
Oh, God.
Probably fine, right? I'll be all right. Surely.
I think
Yeah,
you're
for
probably
sure.
good. Yeah, you're probably good.
What's the worst that can
Prob
happen? Probably.
Dude,
Can you got to
what
get
is wrong with
some
me?
boots of don't
I think
fall
you
off the
need to, like,
fucking. Look, what is this thing you made?
Try.
the amalgamation.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. We're good now, right? I don't know about this
I don't know
actually. We
about
might
that
not be good.
actually.
Yeah,
Maybe
we might
one
actually
more.
not
Maybe
be
one
good.
more.
Maybe one more.
OSHA's gonna have a
No.
hissy fit when they see this
We're
shit.
good. Yeah, they are, dude.
What is this shit, twin?
Okay. All right. Yeah, we made it.
Atta
All right.
boy.
Make sure we don't fall now. And now I'm gonna do
Mhm.
the trick to fill this with cobblestone faster.
Oh, God.
I don't feel like placing all of it, so I'm just gonna do the whole lava tower trick.
What about you, Raina? What was your scary dream? Reoccurring dream?
Um, I don't, I did not have recurring dreams, which I think for me is probably a good thing. A shocking thing, considering I was an anxious child.
Mm.
But yeah, I didn't have recurring dreams. I was really afraid of the dark, though.
I was also afraid of the dark, probably because of the shadow man who was trying to fucking steal me.
Yeah, apparently. That's yeah. I would be
I
too.
wonder. Yeah, I wonder
I
if the
wonder
shadow
I wonder
can
if I
do
keep my lights
that.
on, I won't have
Anything
this
to do
terrible
with it.
dream where the shadow man comes and takes me. Oh, I forgot to mention he was in the he was in black and white like a you know,
Like
he
a
didn't have any
real
color.
old cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
That's horrifying.
this man with no color at all, like he was completely gray, coming to
That's so
coming over
scary.
the fence, like peeking through the individual
Ew,
fence
ew.
posts, trying to see where
Gosh,
I
I hate that a
was.
lot, actually.
Yeah, isn't
Oh
it
my
bad?
god.
it's actually horrific.
That's horrific. Like I'm seeing it in
Horrifying.
my head and I want to run away from it. Ugh.
What I was gonna say about the orb thing was like that not being able to escape
Mm,
feeling.
Yeah.
Um, uh, the thing about it was it didn't matter how hard I tried to like close my eyes or something to not look at it because the fact it was bouncing, like it shook everything so violently. Like you know how
Oh.
if you hear a loud noise, like you can feel it in your chest, kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like it just shook my insides.
Good
Ugh.
lord.
Bad
Yeah.
feeling.
And I think that was why I woke up so fucking sweating because anything I tried I couldn't get away from it. Although I think I would take my dream over the fucking black and white man,
Yeah,
the
I would
shadow
too.
man.
The literal shadow man.
Coming to
I
get
would
me.
take that
Holy
any day
shit.
over the fucking guy that just shows up to fucking kill you.
He never I don't know what he wanted with me. He never got me.
See, that's even worse, is because it's like the unknown. What does he want? You don't
He
know.
never said a word.
But he's fucking
You could
here.
just I could
Ugh.
just see determination in his eyes. That's all I
God.
remember. Was I can remember his
God.
exact face. He looked like a cartoon character, but also very real at the same time.
Mm.
I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, here, let me go to sleep. Sorry. Jeez. Didn't let me go to sleep and have the reoccurring nightmare.
Look at this shit, twin. I'm freaking the fuck out.
Gary. Okay, how did you do that? You do it the wrong way.
No, I did it the right way. It's just this force block.
Oh. Going to sleep.
I'm glad we got all of our dreams out of the way.
Hmm.
Now I'm gonna have that fuck ass dream again. I know it.
God, I hope not.
But this time I'm a full grown man and I'm just gonna punch him or something. I don't know.
Yes, yes.
I'm not like a 3-year-old child. I think I had that dream from
You're gonna
like
punch him and he's just gonna go.
I can't believe you did that. Oh my god. Good. Fuck him.
Good fucking.
You scared the shit out of me for so
You
many
weren't
years.
supposed to do that.
What the hell, man?
Asshole.
God damn it.
You think you broke my nose?